Well, we're here for a day of sanding. I did make my goal, but I'm going to break my own rule, which happens from time to time. Last night, when I had finished this, it was at 51.2, and now it's at 50.8. So I made the goal of a 50-ounce airplane, but it's too nose heavy, and I've decided that I'm going to add another quart of clear. So actually another half quart, not a full quart. So today is the sanding business. I've been working on the outboard wing there, and we're going to sand with 1,000 and then 2,500, and I got to get all this smooth. But it's all together at 50.8 ounces right now. But it won't be for long. We're going to add some more clear. I normally don't break that rule, but because it is so nose heavy, I might as well go ahead and bring it up to 52 with another quart of dope. Any word on the plans yet, Steve? I know you're probably lurking out there. So this is all about the Zen. Sando, Sando. And another quart. Hey, Tony. You had a light Gibbon? Oh, okay. Well, I know you're working on videos because I get them all the time from you, but we got no plans yet. I don't know what's up with that. I might have to send them over to Doc Holliday. There are going to be plans to this somehow. Just because it's in Win Paul's book. Like Gibbon. Yeah, I like that. Like Gibbon. Everybody's sleeping this morning. So we'll stay on for an hour standing. Yeah, I could make this shine from here. Got a job to do this morning. Can't hang long. Well, that's okay. Whatever. It's early. Nobody expects me to be on this early. Yeah, we got 3 now. be a day of sanding. So if you don't like sanding, this ain't the video for you. One bay at a time. There's only 140 bays to go. Yeah, I would like to see the plans myself. I'll call him today and see what's up. I built finished two airplanes now, but he hasn't had the plans. He's had one airplane's worth. I should have got it out on the first airplane, I guess. Got some more wood coming. We might be doing a third one. Got some things I'd like to change. Man, what a deal. I'm gonna have to make a run to the store and get some more 1,000. Well, you guys know it or not, I had a gaping hole right here yesterday. I set it down on top of the Windex bottle upside down. Of course, it had to be on outboard top. So my 1-day repair right here turned out perfect. You can't tell it was there. This thing's got to get finished. Every time I turn around, I'm poking a hole in it. It's starting to toughen up though with the clear going on it. Okay. Now I didn't do this on the other airplane. I did not go this far out on the finish on the other one, and it turned out all right. But we want that super finish on this one. All going to be in the elbow grease. How much grease am I willing to do? Yep. One more quart of clear and be beautiful. Where you going? Whew. It'll take probably a couple of days to do this whole job. Get it ready for the next coat of clear. After the sand out here, the ink's going on it. There won't be much ink on the wings. There we go. Steve, are you here? Let us know how the plans are coming. It's supposed to be last week. Okay. I could polish this up and it would probably shine really nice. But I want that super finish. You can feel the difference too. Big time. If ever I was going to do urethane job, this would be the airplane for it. Because it's so light. Oh, don't fall off the bench. Oh, God. That piece of paper. Yep, new piece of paper. After this stream, I'll go to AutoZone and get another batch of 1,000 grit. When you build one of these models, you can expect to spend between 50 and 75 bucks on sandpaper alone. Halfway there. You're listening to the tone of the sandpaper, it changes too. Well, I really dulled it out, didn't I? But as stated, you could buff it from here and it'd shine, but it's not going to have that super shine. So we got it topped pretty good. We'll get another coat on it and do this one more time. It'll be beautiful. Let's put some ATX on it and see what it looks like. This is the product I'm using here, ATX. Oh yeah, that'll be beautiful. It'll be beautiful one more. See, what am I doing here? Well, I'm looking to see how it dries. To see if it all dries at the same speed, then you know you got it clean. That looks pretty good. Okay, handboard wing now. And I do the fuselage and the stabilizer and bottom. I'm not going to get all the brush strokes out. A lot of people like this one better than the orange one. I personally like the orange one. We shall see. I like the best flying one is what I like. And all should fly pretty close to the same there. All the same airplane, numerically. Hear that noise? Sounds like grinding. Get all that out of there. My intention is to sand this with 1,000, then come back and sand it with 2,500. Well, let's see. Wow, a lot more sand. Wow, wow, wow. Guess we got a new piece for this one here. Very, very good. Ah, shit. Ah. Steve, are you on here? He sent him them drawings and he fell off the map. Loading up. I know it's not very exciting. We'll only stay on another 24 minutes doing this. If you want a good finish, this is what it takes. And then some. I probably could have sanded more. Can't never sand enough. You just get burnt out on it. So, I mean, I like sanding. I want this one to be an ooh ha moment. Ooh ha. Just think, I got to do this all over again. I'm going to spray clear and do it again. 3 more times. Oh, better stop there. Starting to pick up some blue. Means we're cutting the clear. So my job today is going to be to sand this and shoot another coat of clear on it. And I'll come back after I do that to give you a look at it. You'll get to see the difference that this makes. It could be Kenny Stevens and shoot a gallon on it. I see some magenta coming up there. Ooh. Now, I made a statement last night on the Hangouts. Everybody worries about the strength of the paper. I keep telling you this, the strength is not in the paper. It comes from the dope. However, this is a theory. I'm not an engineer, or I stayed at a Holiday Inn one time. I believe that the smoother you can get the surface, the better the tensile strength will be. For the same fact, is a round corner is less likely to break than a square corner because of stress risers. Well, I'm thinking that if this stuff is sanded and as slick as Monocoat, it's going to have more tensile strength. So that's what I try to do, just get everything as slick as possible. So that wing's done, and we're done up to here. So we got this half to go. And I got to work on the stab and the fuselage and the bottom side. So probably around 1 o'clock, I'll be ready to shoot a coat of clear on it. Then comes the inking. And we're going to airbrush clear over the ink as we go. I'm not going to do too much ink on the wings because John made a valid point this morning that this is a fabric covered airplane and there are no panel lines on, say, a Piper Cub or whatever. The panel lines are on the fuselage, so they'll be on the fuselage, but not too much on the wings. we'll show a fillet line here, you know, 1 ink line there, 1 ink line on the fillet, and then some lines. Like, it's going to be hard to make that template for that, but I'll figure it out. Because I don't have any big pieces of 64th ply anymore. Chris Everson gave us 3 sheets. I split it with John, and my sheets are gone. That stuff was $50 a sheet. I ain't paying that. I'll do it the old-fashioned way, you know, the edges the old-fashioned way. Harden them up with CA and flatten them out, where it's been $50. Stuff. Even John this morning said, "Man, them wheel pants come out nice." Yeah, they did. Wheel doors or whatever, they come out. I wish the whole airplane came out as nice as them. But see, when you got a small part you can work in your hand, it's a whole lot easier to do than a whole airplane. If you were here and you could see this, I can see magenta water going down. That means that I'm clipping the edge off the letter, which is good. You don't want to go too far. I don't want to sand the magenta off and have to touch it up. First thing the judges do is they grab your airplane and see if they can feel the lines, which is not right. I know you like. No, I know some of them guys on the St. Louis Blues. No, I ain't advertising St. Louis Blues. I'll tell you a story about what the hell was that guy's name? Was it? I'm not sure. Wayne Gretzky, I can't remember. One of the St. Louis Blues came into our clubhouse. I had just painted the wall by the phone, and everybody said, "Sign the wall." He signed the wall by the phone. I looked over and said, "Hey, what are you doing?" I signed the wall. "Don't you know who that is?" "Nope, got no clue, but he's right on the wall I just painted." I was pissed. I'm not impressed. You guys know who Jose Oquendo is? Jose Oquendo is the third base coach for the Cardinals. I built his motorcycle. His nickname is Chio. And come to the game, Chispas. That's my nickname, Chispas in Spanish. And nah, I'm not impressed with him, guys. You guys won't know this name either. Paul Yaffe, big name motorcycle builder, came to where I work. He was back at my bench asking me what I was doing. Who are you? I'm Paul Yaffe. Yeah, well, who the hell is that? Not impressed with that either. Celebrities don't impress me. We had Eddie Money come play a concert at our dealership one time. He was back there talking to me. I don't listen to music, so I didn't know who that was either. The St. Louis Blues is a hockey team. I think Eddie Money only had one hit song. I can't even remember what the hell that was. I don't do music. So. Well, yeah. 9 minutes left. Steve Barry, are you out there? Where's the plan? Everybody's asking about him. Remember, if you're going to use steel wool, hey, there you are. Today, boy, that'd be great. Well, you guys heard it. He said he should be getting me a copy today, and I'll look at them and see if they're right, and we'll get them out there. I got to get a hold of Hacks, see if we can set that up on my website. If you're going to use steel wool, yeah, you're going to use steel wool, make sure it comes from a paint supplier. It's non-oiled, 4-aught, 40000, 4 zeros. You can't go to the hardware store and buy steel wool and say, well, that's what we're going to use. You'll have fish eyes like you can't believe. fish eyes like you can't believe. I got two spots I got to airbrush here. One right there where there's a rock that I knocked the top off and became a white spot, and one right there. So we'll airbrush those. And theoretically, you could buff it from here. I could make it shine from here. But it's so light that it's so nose heavy, we're going to add some more clear to give it some more depth. One more quart. But I did make my 50-ounce goal. It's 50.8 ounces, and I can show you on the scale, and everything's on it. Everything's on it that belongs on it, except for the lead out ends. I haven't tied them off. So we got this top of the wing sanded out in an hour. That's good. Maybe another hour for the bottom. Hour for the view. I got about 3 hours, so that's 1 o'clock. Just like I said, we'll be shooting clear again. Okay, that's AT exit. Tendo the bando. Yeah. Tendo the bando. Shines pretty good. Very beautiful. All right. We get plans up, I'll do a stream dedicated to the plan. Okay, I'll show you what I'm talking about here. I got a little white spot right there. So in order to doctor that up, we'll take the medium blue Go over the magenta here. All fixed. You know, when I clear over it, you'll never see it. Beautimous. So we got the nose turned out pretty nice. I mean, it's coming along pretty good. Now remember that I knocked the shine off of this. Should be good. And then when I polish it, boy oh boy, it'd be a beauty. I need dark blue airbrush spot right there and a magenta spot right there. So that's the deal. I'll go around and touch these spots, you know, take that magenta stripe off there and a little splits. What happens is, well, this line is right here, the dark blue line. I went over the top of it with a magenta line. And when you sand it, it cuts that line in it. It didn't on this side, but it did on this side. So just go back in and, I mean, it's minute. And then right here, there's another, in the dark blue, there's one of them white dots. It makes it look like a piece of dirt on the nose, white piece of dirt. And if I didn't fix that, all summer long, I'd be going, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I fix that? Then we got a little bit of white, light blue we need to fix here. We put the ink smooth. Where I sanded that Super Tiger sticker. Get that fixed. This repair out here turned out perfect. All in all, I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, there's some things I could fix and go back, but you know, if I got 18, 19 points, I'll be happy. I don't care about 20 points. Like to be on the front row. Try that, you know, try to do that. Because there's a psychological thing in people's minds. If the airplane's down to the front row, it has no chance to win the concourse. So that's up to the judges to set them the airplane. I don't know why it is. All right, we're done for this stream. Hour and 3 minutes. I'll keep sanding. Come 1 o'clock, I'll have a coat of clear on it. I'll come back and we'll start the ink, I suppose. Gonna have to do that in the other room on the paint stand though, because I want to roll the fuselage. I don't want to be doing it on its side. I want to do it upright. Well, thank you, Terry. I think I'm going to put my Banner hybrid wheels on this thing too, instead of these little floaty things. I got to dig out some airplanes and swap some wheels around. Put the Banner hybrids on it. All right, everybody, like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you after a bit. Hopefully I can get something done today. Get some ink and whatever on it. Fairwinds, tight lines. See you.